Hello, I'm Fram, the brother from California.
And I'm Greg, the serious brother from New York.
And I'm Geoff, the middle brother who's been left out of I think, two previous sessions of Brothers Talking Tech.
Well, actually, Geoff, there have been.
Greg, let's move on and welcome to Brothers Talking Tech.
Fram, I told you he was going to find out sooner or later.
Okay, Greg and Fram, you have talked about a lot of topics, including chips and AI. It got me thinking about how technology is driving another hot topic, digital transformation.
Actually, digital transformation is a great topic.
Yeah, so this reminds me of when the two of you would gang up on me growing up, despite the fact that I was 4 years younger and much smaller. Okay, let's discuss digital transformation.
So companies are clearly seeing the need for digital transformation to both survive and ultimately thrive. But this transformation has to be more than just replacing manual processes with digital processes. It's not just about working from home or hybrid or some of the short-term things we've been dealing with.
Agreed. True digital transformation has to accelerate business activities by fully leveraging technology in a strategic and prioritized way.
You know, just before the pandemic, I ran a day-and-a-half session with 20 senior level electronic and semiconductor executives. And two items they highlighted over and over. First was time to market pressures have never been greater. And second, getting to market successfully has never been more difficult because of this explosion in complexity.
And that complexity comes in a lot of different forms: market, product, organization, certainly supply chain, service. But you know, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
But digital transformation provides an opportunity to harness this complexity for a competitive advantage.
You're right, but unfortunately, a lot of companies are not going about it in the right way. There have been some very public transformation fails recently.
Yeah, the first step you need is strong top to bottom organizational buy-in, from the execs down to the rank and file.
Yeah, and the second step is getting engagement across the organization, particularly from operational groups like design, manufacturing, and sales. Digital transformation cannot simply be an IT-driven activity.
Absolutely. The need is there. Time to market, complexity are all driving this. We are seeing it in all of these in semiconductor manufacturing. Customers are expecting more personalization of their product, but still have their cycle time reduced. We have to deal with a lot more part numbers in the manufacturing line, as well as manage incredible complexities in the supply chain.
And I don't think that it is isolated to just semiconductor manufacturing. Just about every industry is dealing with consumers expecting more choices and customizations. That's why you hear people talking about Industry 4.0 or the fourth industrial revolution. It's the concept of using automation, data exchange, and artificial intelligence to meet the manufacturing needs of modern products.
I remember when I graduated from college, I wanted to buy my first new stereo. And in the store, the choices were black and silver. And just recently, I bought a laptop online, and it took me over 10 minutes to specify storage, graphics, color, so on and so forth.
I remember you bought the black stereo.
Yes, and I still have it. On the product design front, you also see the impact of technology. One item is multi-domain design, which allows for better collaboration between electrical, mechanical, and even software design teams.
Wherever they might be in this global environment.
Yes, for sure. Another hot item is simulation-driven design. Simulation and verification used to be something left for the end of the design process, but now it's being run iteratively and even upfront to converge on successful designs faster.
A common theme you see here is the concept of, quote, shift left. It is easier and less expensive to make optimizations earlier in the product life cycle than later on, and digital solutions enable that.
When the value chain is digitalized, you have the ability to develop a digital twin, near perfect copy in the virtual world, that allows optimizations in the real world that previously were impractical or even impossible.
You know, if you two had been digital twins instead of real twins, I think it would have been a lot different growing up. Anyway, I agree that digital twins are enabling the simulation and optimization of everything from chip designs to manufacturing lines.
And it doesn't stop there. Digital solutions are revamping how we think about the sales and service part of the product lifecycle. Analytics are helping us to understand a wide range of metrics, from product shortcomings to consumer behaviors.
And having a closed loop system that integrates all of this, design, manufacturing, sales, and service, means the process of improvement never ends.
Just like the improvement of adding a third brother to this podcast.
And that is the sign that we need to wrap up this podcast.
We covered a lot today, and thank you for listening to Brothers Talking Tech. Please let us know what you think of today's session and what topics you would like us to cover in the future. Goodbye, stay safe, and stay well.